G'day, listen in, because this isn't just any old message. It's a direct call from the realms of light, brought to you by Archangel Michael, the big gun from above, right when you need it most. You've been singled out to hear this, because your spirit's been putting out a call for help, a real shout for a shake-up that's gone all the way up to the seat of kindness. Archangel Michael's here today, not just with his light sword to chop away what's got you stuck, but with a fair dinkum special blessing, a boost of good fortune, meant just for your mitts. He wants to turn your hands into a real magnet for plenty, so everything you touch, everything you put your effort into, will absolutely bloom in ways you might never have even thought possible. You might be wondering, why me? Why now? It's 'cause the angels have seen your battles, your attempts, the nights you've been stressing about tomorrow, and the days you've been slogging your guts out, often without getting the recognition or the fair go you deserved. They've seen the tiredness in your spirit and that bit of hope that, even when it wobbled, never completely gave up the ghost. And for that sheer grit, that quiet belief you carry, the big bosses upstairs decided it was time to step in. The energy being poured over you right now is fair dinkum, powerful and life-changing. It's an energy that'll melt away old habits of scarcity, limiting ideas you might not even have known you were carrying, like thinking good fortune is a tough nut to crack, only for other people, or that you're not worthy of it. Archangel Michael, with his top-tier authority, is wiping out all those false ideas right now. He's declaring that plenty is your birthright, a gift from the Creator for all his kids, and it's high time you claimed that inheritance. What I'm about to tell you next could completely flip your view on money and success. This blessing isn't about finding a winning lottery ticket or getting a surprise inheritance, though the universe has a fair few tricks up its sleeve. It's something much deeper and more enduring. It's about waking up a power that's already humming inside you, a natural knack for creating, drawing in, and growing wealth in all its forms: financial, emotional, spiritual, and material. Archangel Michael is clearing your energy field of any negativity that might be holding you back. He's getting rid of any envious vibes others might have thrown at you, the energy of past attempts that didn't quite land, and that self-doubt you've been carrying. He's building a protective shield around you, a field of golden and blue light, so only the opportunities that are truly for your best can come knocking. From today, your hands are becoming pretty special tools. Every task you tackle, whether at work, at home, on a personal project, or helping someone out, will be infused with this energy of good fortune. The seeds you plant will grow 100 times over. The project you kick off will find all the resources it needs. The door you knock on will swing wide open. That idea you get will turn out to be a cracker. Before we go on, chuck this mantra in the comments. My mind is open to receive endless riches. Right, back to the message. You need to get your head around the fact that this blessing needs you to be actively involved. Archangel Michael clears the paths, but you're the one who has to put one foot in front of the other. He puts opportunities right in front of you, but you're the one who needs to grab them with those now blessed hands. He inspires you with ideas, but you're the one who needs to act on them with a bit of guts. So keep your eyes peeled. Over the next few days and weeks, pay attention to the signs, the coincidences, the people who rock up in your life, and those ideas that seem to come out of nowhere. Don't write anything off as impossible or just a bit of good fortune. See the Archangel's hand in every little wonder, in every step that gives you a push forward. The energy of being thankful will be the fuel that supercharges this blessing. Be thankful for everything, from the air you breathe to the smallest coin you stumble upon. Be thankful for the lessons, for the challenges that toughened you up, and most importantly, be thankful ahead of time for the good fortune that's already heading your way. This thankful attitude creates a vibe that'll draw even more reasons for you to be grateful. Ever noticed how some coincidences in your life aren't just flukes? They're the universe having a yarn, and now that chat's going to get even clearer for you. Get your heart ready, mate, because your reality is about to get a real shake-up. Lack is becoming a distant memory, and a brand new horizon of plenty and achievement is appearing right in front of you. Trust the power that's guiding you. Trust in Archangel Michael's strength. And most of all, trust the power that's right there in your own hands. They're not just working hands anymore. They're hands that can make wonders happen. But wait, there's more. Something even deeper is brewing in your energy field. The change kicking off in your life isn't just about the physical stuff. It's a complete retuning of your very energy core. Archangel Michael isn't just clearing out external hurdles, he's also retuning your inner vibe so you become a genuine magnet for good fortune. Think of yourself like a radio. For ages, maybe you've been tuned into the station of struggle, of not enough, of she'll be right, eventually. Or maybe she won't be right at all. The tunes playing were all about worries, bills to pay, and missed opportunities. What the Archangel is doing now is turning your inner dial, with precision and a whole lot of care, straight to the frequency of unlimited plenty. On this new station, the melodies are all about optimism, the news is of success, and the yarns are about endless possibilities. To stay on this frequency, it's crucial you start keeping an eye on your thoughts and words. Every time a thought of not enough pops up, like I can't afford that or that's too hard for me, consciously swap it out for a powerful affirmation. Try saying, the universe is sorting out the resources for me, or I'm capable of tackling any hurdle. Your words are like decrees. They shape your reality. With your hands blessed by Michael, your words get an extra kick of creative power. Talking about your struggles is like using those special hands to plant weed seeds. Talking about your blessings, your dreams, and what you know to be true is like planting the seeds for a ripper garden. There's a really important thing you need to know about all this. Good fortune will come in ways you expect, and even more so, in ways you don't. Be open to receiving from places you'd never even considered. It could be a new job opening, a promotion, a business idea, a skill you decide to make a buck from, a gift, a decent discount, or even sorting out a money problem that seemed impossible. The universe is a creative bugger and doesn't stick to just one way of doing things. Your job is to be open to all of them. Archangel Michael also wants you to have a squiz at your relationship with money. Do you see it as a mate, a tool for good, an energy exchange that lets you live comfortably and lend a hand to others? Or do you see it with fear, with anxiety, as something a bit dodgy or hard to come by? If you're holding on to negative feelings about money, you're unconsciously pushing it away. Start blessing the money you've got, no matter how little it seems. When you pay a bill, instead of feeling that sting of losing money, feel thankful you had the funds to pay it, and bless the company or person receiving it, wishing that money keeps moving and growing. This change in how you see things is a real game changer. Right, before we keep going with this message, Chuck 888 in the comments to claim the endless good fortune the universe has lined up for you. If this message hits home and you're keen to back this work, chuck us a contribution using the thanks button. Every bit of support, no matter how small, is truly appreciated and helps us keep this going, spreading a bit of hope to those who need it. Your generosity kicks off a ripper cycle of abundance. Righto, back to the message. The blessing you've got also has a healing touch. When you touch your loved ones, your kids, partner, even your pets, you'll be sharing this energy of love and good vibes. When you're whipping up a meal, you'll be filling the food with healthy, nourishing vibes. When you're tidying up your place, you're not just getting rid of dust. You're clearing out any stale energy, turning your home into a peaceful, prosperous sanctuary. Get a load of how big this gift is. It's not just for you, even though you'll be the first to really shine. It's a blessing that'll stick with you your whole life and touch everyone you come across. You'll become a beacon of abundance, inspiring others to believe in what they can do. Archangel Michael gives a heads up though. As your light gets brighter, you might hit a few bumps. Folks from your past might pop up again, bringing old baggage. Doubts might try to sneak into your head. When that happens, just remember your connection to him. Picture his blue sword of light slicing through any negativity and his shield keeping you safe. Hold firm to the certainty of this blessing. You're not on your lonesome on this path. A whole mob of angels is right there with you, cheering on every win and backing you up through every challenge. The whole sky's barracking for your success, your happiness, your complete fulfillment. What's going on is a real step up. You're shifting from just getting by to a place of prosperity and purpose. The stuff that used to bother you will start to look small and far off. New doors, ones you couldn't see before, will become obvious. Get ready for some rapid growth. Welcome the changes with an open heart and a trusting spirit. You were born to thrive. It's time to live that truth to the max. The path to really bringing prosperity into your life needs a conscious partnership between heaven and earth, between Michael's blessing and your inspired actions. Get this, mate. Faith isn't just sitting around waiting, it's active trust. It's knowing the archangel has already prepped the ground, but your blessed hands need to do the planting. So how do you plant those seeds? Start by listening to your gut, feeling more closely than ever. Your intuition is the angel's gentle nudge in your ear, guiding you to the next right move. Have you had a think about those little ideas that have popped into your head lately? That course you felt like doing, that mate you felt you should ring, that old project your heart told you to dig out. Don't brush off those urges. They're the breadcrumbs heaven's dropping on your path to lead you to the treasure. Archangel Michael is, right now, lining things up for you. He's moving pieces on the big cosmic chessboard of your life, setting up perfectly timed meetings and opening doors of opportunity. But if you stay stuck because of fear or putting things off, those doors might shut. That subtle urgency you're feeling isn't meant to make you anxious, but to remind you that it's time to act. This message landed with you at just the right time, but you need to jump on those inspirations you get. The blessing you've got means the effort you put in now will bring multiplied results. Where before you needed 10 steps to move one, now a single step will take you 10. Where before you hit a brick wall, now you'll find help and things just falling into place. Think about a task or project you've been putting off because it seemed too hard or tricky. The angels are asking you to put a bit of energy into it over the next few days. Just start. Take that first step. You'll be amazed how the hurdles start to disappear and solutions just pop up, almost like magic. This is the power of Michael's blessing doing its thing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time. It helps us keep making good stuff for you. Right, back to the message. Another key thing is getting your environment sorted. Your home and workplace are extensions of your energy field. A messy place full of stuff you don't use anymore creates stale energy that stops new things from coming in. Archangel Michael, being a warrior of order, inspires you to bring order to your physical space. Donate what you don't need, fix what's broken, clean those forgotten nooks and crannies. When you do this, you're not just tidying up, you're sending a strong message to the universe that you're ready and making space for the new blessings heading your way. This sort of tidying also goes for your finances. Get your accounts in order, make a plan, even a simple one, for your money. Knowing where your money's going is the first step to getting it to grow where you want it to. The blessing of prosperity works best when it finds a prepared container, an organized channel where abundance can move without a hitch. What's more, the blessing you've got gives you a spiritual Midas touch. This means your knack for transforming situations has ramped up. If you're in sales, your pitch will be more convincing. If you're in a creative field, your ideas will be sparkier. If you're into healing, your energy will be more powerful. If you look after your family, your love will be the bedrock of a harmonious, well-cared-for home. Don't underestimate the power now moving through you. Use it wisely, with clear intent and a pure heart. Always keep in mind that real prosperity isn't just about hoarding, but about sharing it around. The more you let abundance pass through you to bless others, the more the universe will send your way. Be generous with your time, knowledge, and resources where you can. Even a small act of generosity opens up heavenly floodgates of return. What I'm about to tell you next is a crucial piece of this heavenly puzzle. Get ready to take this instruction on board with an open heart. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Chuck it in the comments. I'm soaking up the angels' energy. My lucky number is 7 and I'm blessed. Sending love and protection to the person I really care about. If this message resonated, show your support with a thanks and help spread this message of light to others who need it. For the river of prosperity to run freely in your life, you absolutely have to get rid of the dams blocking it. And the biggest dam of all, mate, is not forgiving. You might be scratching your head wondering what one's got to do with the other. But the angels are showing me the connection is totally direct. Holding on to hurt, resentment, or anger against someone, or even yourself, is like lugging heavy rocks around in your pockets. Those rocks don't just wear you out, they also take up space where blessings could be. The energy of resentment vibrates at a really low frequency, completely out of whack with the high frequency of abundance and joy. It's like trying to listen to a beautiful symphony with constant static buzzing in the background. Saint Michael Archangel, with his sword of light, can cut the energetic ties that bind you to people and situations from the past. But he needs your say-so and your clear intent. Forgiveness isn't a gift you hand over to someone else. It's a liberating present you give yourself. It doesn't mean you're okay with what happened, nor does it mean you need to patch things up with whoever hurt you. It simply means making a conscious choice to let go of the negative emotional baggage tied to that memory. It's about picking your peace over being right. What I'm about to share with you is the key that unlocks the heaviest door of your emotional cage. There are people in your life who, perhaps without even realizing it, have drained your energy, put you down, or made you feel small. These experiences, tough as they were, have left energetic bits and pieces in your aura. These bits act like magnets for more scarcity and tough times. By forgiving, you clear out these residues and claim your energy back. You get your personal power back. Maybe the most important person you need to forgive is yourself. Forgive yourself for the blunders you made, the chances you reckon you missed, the times you didn't value yourself properly. You did your best with the understanding and awareness you had back then. Self-criticism and guilt are poisons that kill the seed of prosperity before it even gets a chance to sprout. Embrace yourself with compassion and love, acknowledging that every step, right or wrong, was part of your growth. Saint Michael's blessing in your hands becomes heaps more powerful when those hands are light, free from the weight of holding on to past grudges. When you forgive, your hands open up. And open hands are the only ones that can receive. Hands clenched in fists of anger or hurt can't grab the good stuff the universe is trying to hand you. Take stock of your heart. Who or what you still need to let go of. Don't put this off any longer. Your prosperity depends on it. The angels suggest a simple yet potent ritual. Grab a piece of paper and jot down the names of everyone you need to forgive, including yourself. Next to each name, write down what you're letting go of. Then in a safe spot, burn that paper, and as you watch the smoke rise, picture all those energetic ties dissolving and heading up to the heavens to be transformed into light. Feel the instant lightness this practice will bring to your being. In the comments, list the people, including yourself, you'd like to forgive. Picture each one, send them love, and say, "I forgive you and I set you free. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and shake off anxiety. By doing this, you're telling the universe your past no longer dictates your future. You're clearing the ground so the seeds of abundance, planted by Archangel Michael, can grow in fertile, rich soil, free from weeds. The peace forgiveness brings is, in itself, one of the most precious forms of wealth. And from that inner peace, all outer prosperity can truly flourish, solid and long-lasting. Your hands were blessed to build a prosperous future, not to lug around the wreckage of the past. Let go of it now and get ready to build. The foundation of your new abundant life is being laid, and it's built on peace, self-love, and forgiveness. With your heart's ground cleared and nourished by forgiveness, the next seed to carefully cultivate is gratitude. Dear soul, gratitude is the universe's language, the master key that opens all the doors to abundance. Archangel Michael's blessing in your hands is like a magic seed, and gratitude is the water and sunshine that make it sprout and grow like crazy. Many folks wait until they've got something big before they say thanks, but the spiritual law works the other way around. You give thanks first, and then the universe gives you more reasons to be grateful. It's an act of faith that shows your trust in the grand scheme of things. You don't need to wait for your dream bank account to feel prosperous. Prosperity is, first and foremost, a state of being, a mindset, and gratitude is the quickest way to get there. Start right now, this very instant, by looking around and within yourself. Make a mental list of everything you're thankful for: the roof over your head, the tucker that nourishes you, the clothes on your back, the warm bed that welcomes you. Be thankful for your health, for being able to see, hear, walk. Be thankful for the people in your life, even the ones who challenge you, because they're your best teachers. Be thankful for the sun that rose today, for the air filling your lungs. The more you practice gratitude, the more things you'll find to be thankful for. It's a muscle that gets stronger with use. The angels ask you to make gratitude a daily habit, a sacred ritual. When you wake up, before even getting your feet out of bed, give thanks for another day of life and the opportunities it'll bring. Throughout the day, take conscious breaks to notice the little beauties and blessings: a stranger's smile, a kind word, a task that went smoothly. And at night, before hitting the hay, recap your day and find at least 3 things you're genuinely grateful for. This practice reprograms your mind to focus on what you've got instead of what you're missing. And the law of attraction, which is an unshakable universal law, responds to that focus. By vibrating with the energy of gratitude and appreciation, you draw more situations, people, and resources into your experience that match that same vibe. But that's not all. There's something even deeper going on in the energetic field around you. Michael's blessing in your hands invites you to practice proactive gratitude. This means giving thanks beforehand for what you want, as if it's already real. For example, instead of asking for more cash, give thanks for the financial abundance already flowing into your life. Instead of asking for a job, give thanks for the perfect opportunity that's already on its way. By doing this, you align your energy with the solution, not the problem. You show the universe unshakable faith, and the universe quickly brings to life what you believe in so strongly. Your blessed hands can be used to amp up this practice. Grab your bills, and instead of looking at them with worry, place your hands over them and say, "Thanks for this bill. I'm grateful to have the means to pay it on time and with ease. I bless this company, and I'm grateful for the service provided." Place your hands over your wallet, even if it's a bit light on cash, and say, "I bless and thank this money. I release it to circulate and return to me multiplied." By touching objects, you infuse them with the energy of gratitude and prosperity that now moves through you. Gratitude also dissolves the energy of comparison and envy, which are potent poisons for prosperity. When you're genuinely thankful for your own life and your own path, you don't feel the need to compare yourself to others. You can truly celebrate other people's success, knowing the universe is endlessly abundant, and someone else's success doesn't lessen your own chances one bit. Quite the opposite, by celebrating others' prosperity, you tap into the same vibrational frequency and attract more of it to yourself. So, dear soul, make gratitude your continuous prayer, your silent mantra, the bedrock upon which you'll build your new empire of well-being. Let every cell in your body hum with appreciation for the wonder that is life. The hands that give thanks are the hands that receive the most. Archangel Michael and the whole celestial crew smile when they see a grateful heart, because they know that there, the seed of abundance has found the most fertile soil to blossom and bear fruit for all time. As a feeling of gratitude fills your heart, a new sacred idea comes forward to speed up your rise to prosperity, the law of circulation, which shows up through giving. Dear one, the universe works on a constant give and take. For the river of plenty to keep heading your way, it can't hit a dam. Water needs to move around to stay fresh and alive. Likewise, the energy of prosperity needs to move through you. Holding on to things, hoarding out of fear of not having enough, just creates a standstill, and a standstill brings about scarcity. St. Michael's blessing in your hands empowers you to be a generous conduit, a hub for sharing good things from above. It's vital to get that generosity isn't just about money. You can be generous in heaps of ways, no matter your current financial spot. You could give your time to listen to a mate who's doing it tough. You could offer a genuine smile to a stranger. You could share your know-how or skills to help someone sort out a problem. You could give a heartfelt compliment that lifts someone's spirits. You could donate clothes and bits and pieces you don't use anymore, making room for new stuff. Each of these acts, no matter how small they seem, is telling the universe you trust your endless supply. You're saying, I've got so much, I can share it around. And the universe, hearing that declaration of belief and plenty, responds by sending more your way. This message has hit you at just the right time, but you need to get cracking with what I'm about to tell you. When you give with a happy heart, not expecting anything back, the energy you put out comes back to you multiplied, often from places you wouldn't expect. It's a cosmic rule that never misses. Think of yourself like a garden. If you keep all the seeds to yourself, worried there won't be any more, you'll just have a handful. But if you plant some in the soil, they'll turn into trees that give thousands of new fruits and seeds. Generosity is all about planting your seeds. Archangel Michael encourages you to look around and spot chances to be a channel for good things. Maybe it's helping an elderly neighbor, volunteering for a cause that really speaks to you, or just leaving a slightly bigger tip for the waitress who served you with a tired smile. The amount or size of the act doesn't matter. What counts is the intention and the energy of love and letting go behind it. Your blessed hands now hold the power to make every act of giving even more powerful. When you hand something over, picture that prosperity energy going across with the item or service, bringing good to the life of the person receiving it. This mindful act turns a simple exchange into a sacred ceremony of plenty moving around. Share this video with 2 special people who could do with this message of hope and belief. Let's build a chain of love and support together. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. Generosity also breaks the victim mindset. When you focus on how you can help others, your mind shifts away from your own worries and what you lack. You become an agent of change, a source of answers. This shift from what can I get to what can I offer is one of the most powerful game changers in creating a truly rich and purposeful life. It's also important to learn to receive gracefully. Often, it's easier to give than to take. When someone offers you a gift, a compliment, or a hand, accept it with an open heart and a genuine thank you. Knocking back or downplaying these gestures is like blocking the incoming stream. By receiving with thanks, you honor the giver's generosity and keep the give and take cycle perfectly balanced. So, prosperity isn't a finish line, but an ongoing dance between giving and taking. With Archangel Michael as your partner and your blessed hands as your tools, you're set to step onto the universe's dance floor and waltz with plenty. Every generous step you take will be met with a graceful spin from the universe, bringing you closer to making your biggest dreams happen. Dance with joy, dear one, because the music of prosperity has already started playing for you. At the heart of all this change, dear one, lies the need to get past one of the trickiest and most stubborn hurdles: doubting your own worth. You can do all the rituals, practice forgiveness and gratitude, but if deep down you don't feel you deserve abundance, you'll unconsciously find ways to muck up your own success. Archangel Michael is here today to remind you of who you truly are. You're not your past mistakes, not what others think, not your bank balance. You're a spark of the Creator, a magnificent and powerful spirit gifted with unique talents and abilities. Your worth is built in, no strings attached, and non-negotiable. You deserve prosperity simply because you exist. That's a truth that needs to sink in, not just in your head, but in every cell of your body. For years, you might have heard messages, clear or subtle, that made you believe otherwise. Messages that you had to fight non-stop, sacrifice, prove your worth, and then maybe you'd get a reward. Archangel Michael, with his blue flame sword, is now cutting through those old mental programs. He sets you free from the idea that love and plenty need to be earned. They're yours by higher right. The blessing in your hands is a heavenly confirmation of your deservingness. It's a stamp of approval from above saying, yep, you're worthy. Yep, you're capable. Yep, your time has arrived. Every time doubt pops up, look at your hands. Don't forget they were anointed by an archangel. They're the physical proof of your link to heavenly power and your built-in worth. Let that sight anchor certainty in your heart. To beef up that feeling of deservingness, start treating yourself like the prosperous person you already are in spirit. Invest in yourself. That doesn't necessarily mean splashing out heaps of cash. It could be setting aside time for a relaxing bath, reading a good book, nourishing your body with healthy food, learning something new that gets you buzzing. Every act of self-care tells your subconscious that you're valuable and deserve the best. Stop settling for crumbs. In your relationships, at work, in how you let others treat you. Your blessed hands weren't made for begging, but for creating and building empires, empires of well-being, joy, and purpose. Start saying no to what drains your energy and yes to what lifts your spirits. Setting healthy boundaries is one of the highest forms of self-love and a must-have for a life of plenty. The angels also want you to recognize and celebrate your talents. What do you do with ease and joy? What do people often praise you for? These are your sacred gifts, the tools the Creator gave you to fulfill your purpose and through that to thrive. Don't hide them or play them down. Use them with pride and confidence. If you've got a knack for cooking, cook with love, and maybe even think about selling your dishes. If you've got a gift for writing, write. If you're good with plants, grow a garden. By using your gifts, you get in sync with your purpose. And when you're in sync with your purpose, the universe works with you in every way. Comparing yourself to others is a joy thief and robs you of feeling worthy. Your path is one of a kind. The way prosperity will show up for you will be unique. Comparing yourself to others and feeling like you're behind or don't have as much as them is a real trap. Stick to your own lane. Celebrate every little bit of progress you make. Only compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a win worth celebrating. Archangel Michael is wrapping you in a cloak of blue light right now, filling any gaps in your self-worth, mending all those hurts from rejection and self-criticism. Feel that energy strengthening your backbone, giving you the stance of a queen. You're heavenly royalty, dear one. Start acting like it. Believe in your beauty, your smarts, and your strength. Believe you deserve all the happiness, all the love, and all the good fortune the universe has to offer, because it's your belief that ultimately turns a blessing into a real, glorious reality. Now that you're feeling solid in your self-worth, it's time to learn how to spot the practical signs that Archangel Michael's blessing is really working in your life. Good fortune often doesn't hit like a huge tsunami, but more like a tide that rises steadily through little waves of synchronicity and everyday wonders. Your job is to become a keen observer, a blessing detective. The first clear sign is an increase in meaningful coincidences. You think of someone and they ring you. You need some info, and suddenly you stumble across an article or video about that exact topic. You've got a question, and the answer pops up in the lyrics of a song on the radio. That's not just chance, dear one. It's the universe's orchestration, guided by Archangel Michael, showing you that you're on the right track and your prayers are being heard. Start jotting down these synchronicities in a notebook. It'll strengthen your faith and train you to notice more and more of the magic around you. Another sign is unexpected cash showing up. And don't just think big amounts. It could be a coin found on the street, a small tax refund you weren't expecting, a generous discount on a purchase, someone deciding to pay back an old debt you'd forgotten about. The amount doesn't matter, the sign does. Every cent found is a wink from the universe, a confirmation that the abundance channel is open. When you find or get this cash, don't just brush it off as insignificant. Pick it up with joy and gratitude and say, "Thanks, universe. I'm open to receiving more of this." You'll also start noticing doors opening more easily. Where you once hit red tape and resistance, things now just go smoothly. A permit that was taking ages gets approved. A stalled negotiation moves forward. The right person shows up at the perfect time to give you a hand. Your blessed hands are, metaphorically, greasing the wheels of your life, letting everything move with less friction and more grace. Also, pay attention to the ideas and opportunities that pop up. Michael's blessing sparks your creativity and awareness. You might get a brilliant insight for a new business, an innovative solution for a work problem, or the inspiration for a project that fills you with excitement. Don't underestimate these ideas. They're seeds of good fortune sent straight from above. Act on them, even if it's just a small first step, like doing some research or having a chat with someone about it. A really lovely sign is an increase in gifts and kindnesses you receive. People might offer you a coffee, a present for no apparent reason, or some spontaneous help. This reflects the shift in your own energy. As you're vibrating higher, on the frequency of love and deservingness, people are naturally inspired to be good and generous towards you. Accept everything with an open heart and gratitude on your lips. Your emotional state is also a good indicator. You'll start feeling more frequent moments of peace and optimism, even if external circumstances haven't completely shifted yet. A sense of confidence that everything will be all right will start to fill your days. This inner peace is the foundation upon which outer good fortune is built. It's a sign that your faith is getting stronger and you're truly handing over your worries to Archangel Michael's care. Also, keep an eye on nature around you. Seeing a rainbow, a bird singing at your window, a blue butterfly crossing your path. These are often used by angels as signs of confirmation and encouragement. They're ways of saying, "We're with you. Keep going." Dear one, your life is becoming a tapestry woven with golden threads of wonders. By learning to recognize these signs, you're actively taking part in co-creating your new reality. Every blessing recognized and appreciated makes room for the next, building up a momentum of good fortune that gets stronger and clearer. The universe is chatting with you constantly. The question is, are you paying attention? One of the most powerful tools you've got for shaping your new prosperous reality is your words. Archangel Michael's blessing isn't just for your hands, it extends to your voice, turning your words into decrees with creative power. Dear one, the universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you are and what you declare yourself to be. Every word that comes out of your mouth is an instruction sent to the quantum field, an order for energy to arrange itself and take form in a certain way. For ages, You might have used your words carelessly, not realizing the impact they had. Phrases like, "Life's tough," "I never have enough money," or "That always happens to me," are like negative spells you cast on yourself, creating and reinforcing the reality you say you want to change. It's time to reclaim the power of your voice and use it as the magical tool it is. From today, commit to speaking about good fortune. Talk about your life as you want it to be in the present tense, as if it's already a done deal. Instead of saying, "I want to be rich," declare, "I am rich and abundant." Instead of, "I hope to get a better job," affirm, "I'm grateful for my perfect job, which fulfills me and pays me wonderfully well." This practice is known as positive affirmation, and when done with feeling and conviction, it reprograms your subconscious and aligns your vibe with your desires. The angels suggest you create a list of affirmations that resonate with you. Write them on sticky notes and put them up where you'll see them often. On the bathroom mirror, your computer screen, the fridge door. Repeat them out loud with energy and enthusiasm several times a day. Feel the truth of these words filling your being. Your blessed hands can supercharge this practice. As you say your affirmations, place a hand over your heart. This helps anchor the word's energy in your emotional center, uniting thought, feeling, and declaration into a unified, powerful, co-creative force. Beyond affirmations, pay close attention to how you talk about money and your situation in everyday chats. When someone asks how you're doing, steer clear of the automatic response of complaining about difficulties. You can be honest without being negative. Respond with, "I'm in a process of big growth," or "Wonderful things are happening in my life." When the topic is money, avoid joining in conversations that reinforce a scarcity mindset. Don't whinge about prices, don't talk about debts. Instead, shift the focus. Talk about your dreams, about the good things money can provide, like security, freedom, and the ability to help others. Just like a healthy diet for your body, a negative word detox is super important. Ditch words like "I can't," "it's impossible," or "problem" from your vocabulary. Instead of problem, swap it for challenge or a chance to grow. Change expense to investment or flow. This simple shift in language really changes how you see things and your energy. Another powerful habit is verbal blessing. Bless your home, your car, your tucker, your family. When you head out, declare, "I bless my day. May it be full of joy, good timing, and cracking opportunities." When you bless, you lift the vibe of everything and everyone around you, including yourself. You become a source of positive energy. Archangel Michael has your back, and your words, now aligned with the light, become like extensions of his sword, cutting through any negativity and clearing the path for good. Don't underestimate what happens when you start speaking like your highest self. People will start treating you differently. Opportunities will start finding their way to you. Your outside world will naturally adjust to your new inner story. You're the author of your life story, dear one. Grab the pen, dip it in the inkwell of faith, and start writing a fresh plot, one of success, abundance, and happiness. Then speak it out loud so the whole universe can hear and work its magic to make it real. As your prosperity starts to bloom, dear one, it's crucial to learn how to look after your energy field and your new blessings. Just like a gardener tends their patch, protecting it from pests and weeds, you need to look after your garden of abundance. Archangel Michael, the big protector, is right there with you to show you how to create an impenetrable shield of light around yourself and everything you value. Your first line of defense is your own vibe. Staying in a state of love, gratitude, and joy is the most powerful protection there is. Negativity, envy, and jealousy vibrate at really low frequencies and just can't get through a high-frequency field. It's like trying to mix oil and water. So, your daily spiritual practice, meditation, prayer, affirmations, time in nature, isn't a luxury. It's a necessity to keep your vibe high and your shield strong. However, we live in a world with different energies, and it's smart to have conscious protection practices. Every morning, before you kick off your day, picture yourself inside a bubble or an egg of cobalt blue light, the color linked to Archangel Michael. Imagine this light being solid and mirrored on the outside, bouncing any negative energy back to its source, transmuted into love. And on the inside, imagine it translucent, letting only love and blessings in and out. Declare with conviction, I am sealed in Archangel Michael's protective light. Nothing less than love can touch me. I am safe and protected at all times. Your blessed hands can be used to seal this protection. After the visualization, pass your hands around your body a few centimeters away, as if you're smoothing and strengthening this light bubble, reinforcing your intention for protection. You should also be selective about who you share your good news with, especially early on. Not everyone can genuinely celebrate your success. Some people, even unconsciously, might feel envy or skepticism, and that energy can create little holes in your prosperity field. Share your dreams and victories with people you know will support and cheer you on unconditionally. For others, discretion is a form of protection. Let them see your fruits rather than telling them about the seeds you're planting. Clear the energy in your home regularly. Spaces can collect dense energies from visitors, negative news on the telly, or arguments. You can do this simply by burning sage or incense, spraying salt water in the corners, playing high-frequency music, or just opening all the windows to let the air and sunshine in, while praying to Archangel Michael to clear and protect your home. Your blessed hands can be used to bless each room, touching the walls and doors with the intention of sealing the space in light. Pay attention to your gut feeling. If you get an unease or a weird feeling near someone or in a certain place, trust that feeling. Your intuition is your spiritual alarm system. It doesn't mean the person or place is bad, but maybe the energy there isn't compatible with yours at that moment. Gracefully step away, without judgment. Don't feel obliged to stick around in situations that drain your energy. Protecting your peace is protecting your prosperity. Call on Archangel Michael directly whenever you feel threatened, vulnerable, or swamped by negativity. A simple mental or verbal call, Archangel Michael, protect me now, is enough for his legion of protective angels to jump into action straight away. Picture his sword of light cutting any negative energy cords that might have attached to you throughout the day, and feel your shield getting stronger around you. Dear one, you're precious to the heavens. Your mission to prosper and be a beacon of light in the world is super important. Protecting yourself isn't about fear, but about wisdom and self-love. It's honoring the gift you've received and making sure it can grow and bloom without anything holding it back, for your good and for the good of everyone. The prosperity you're building, dear one, isn't just for your benefit and comfort in this life. It's got a bigger purpose, a reach that stretches across time and space to create a legacy of abundance. Archangel Michael has blessed you not just so you can escape scarcity, but so you can become a matriarch of a new line of prosperity, healing patterns of lack in your ancestry and paving a path of opportunities for your future generations. Think about your ancestors. Many of them might have lived with big struggles, with beliefs that life is a battle, that resources are limited. These beliefs and energies could have been passed down through generations, creating a family energy field of scarcity. By embracing this blessing and transforming your own life, you become a healing point for your whole family, past, present, and future. Every success you have, every debt paid off, every act of generosity sends waves of healing energy backwards, freeing your ancestors, and forwards, blessing your descendants. Your blessed hands aren't just building for yourself, but for everyone who came before and everyone who will come after you. The legacy you create isn't just financial, though leaving resources and security for your loved ones is a big act of love. It's also a legacy of mindset. By living a life of abundance, faith, and optimism, You teach your kids and grandkids by example that anything's possible. You give them the priceless gift of a prosperity mindset. They'll grow up knowing they're worthy, that the universe is on their side, and that they have the power to create the life of their dreams. This inheritance is more valuable than any amount of cash. The prosperity that flows through you will let you be a force for good in your community and the world. You'll have the resources, time, energy, and money to support the causes that tug at your heartstrings, to help those in need, to invest in projects that make the world a better place. Your personal abundance spills over into blessings for the community. You become the answer to someone else's prayer. Archangel Michael empowers you so you can be his hands on earth. Just picture the impact of your actions: a donation that funds a kid's schooling, a business you start that gives decent jobs to a bunch of families, time you volunteer that changes someone's life. That's the real point of having a bit of a stash, to be a way for more love, healing, and light to show up in the world. Feel the good in this mission. Chasing prosperity isn't selfish, it's top-notch spiritual service. When you lift yourself up, you lift everyone around you. When you shine your light, you light the way for others. Don't be scared to dream big. What sort of mark do you want to leave? What change do you want to make in the world? Let those questions steer your actions and intentions. Your blessed hands have the power to build cathedrals of hope, plant forests of chances, and weave tapestries of love that'll last for ages. When things get tough, keep this bigger purpose in mind. Keep in mind, you're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your mob, your community, the planet. That way of looking at things will give you a strength and resilience you might not have known you had. You're a key part of the grand plan for lifting human awareness, and prosperity is the tool the heavens are handing you so you can play your part in that plan brilliantly. Honor that tool. Use it with smarts, love, and integrity. And know that your legacy of light has already started being written in the stars. We've hit the integration point, dear soul, where all the bits of this heavenly puzzle come together in a tapestry of light and power. Saint Michael the Archangel's blessing on your hands wasn't a one-off. It was the start of an ongoing change, a sacred dance you'll be doing for the rest of your days. Now's the time to really lock in that energy, to become the living embodiment of the prosperity you've been after. The final integration means you've got to embrace everything you've picked up. It's no longer about practicing forgiveness or gratitude like chores, but about being forgiveness and being gratitude. It's about taking in the certainty of your worth so deeply it becomes your breath. It's speaking the language of abundance so smoothly it becomes your native tongue. It's trusting Michael's protection as naturally as you trust the sun will come up tomorrow. This is the mastery you've been called to. Your hands, now permanently touched with this sacred energy, are your constant nudge. Throughout your day, have a look at them. Feel the warmth, the pulse of life. Keep in mind they're channels of incredible power, able to heal, create, and transform. Use them mindfully. When you touch your tucker, bless it. When you hug a loved one, send light. When you're working, do it with the aim of serving and thriving. Every touch can be a prayer, every gesture a blessing. The path to prosperity is a road of joy, not a struggle. If you ever feel swamped or like old energies are creeping back, don't chuck a wobbly. Just stop, take a deep breath, and call on St. Michael the Archangel. Ask him to realign you, clear your field, and beef up your shield of light. Falling isn't failing. Failing is not getting back up. And with the commander of the heavenly armies by your side, you'll always have the grunt to get back on your feet. Celebrate every step of the way. Prosperity isn't just about the finish line, it's in every moment of the walk. Celebrate the coin you find, the bill paid, the cracking idea, the compliment you get. Celebration is a high-frequency energy that draws in more reasons to celebrate. Start a win jar or a miracle diary and jot down every little or big blessing. On tough days, rereading those notes will top up your faith and remind you how far you've come. You're now an ambassador of abundance, living proof that faith, teamed up with inspired action, can move mountains. Your life becomes a testament that sparks hope in others. Don't hold back from sharing your light and your smarts, showing the ropes to those just starting out on the path you're already cruising along with mastery. Your legacy kicks off now, in every interaction, in every choice. If this message clicked with you and your situation, chuck a comment below. My hands are blessed, and prosperity finds me everywhere. Share your experiences in the comments. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stuff. Cheers for watching, and catch you in the next video.